Well, howdy ho, everybody. I am up here at work waiting on my truck to warm up because it's been close to, about 45 degrees all day. It was not fun. Luckily, it's warm in my truck and very well insulated. It's one of the benefits. I drive Dodge. I love Dodge. I've had different cars over the years. I mean, my very first car was an old Ford Mustang II. Uh, I'm guessing not a lot of people heard about that, but obviously heard of Mustang, but not Mustang 2. I don't know a whole lot about it, to be honest. All I remember is that it was white. It had the classic Mustang design, but I think it was probably a cheaper version. I don't know. After that, I had an Oldsmobile Bravada, my very first SUV, and it was a beautiful SUV. I loved it. Headed up in Georgia, but when we moved to Texas, couldn't bring it with me because I think the rack and pinion was going out. I don't remember, but we couldn't afford to keep it. So we ended up selling it, moving to Texas. And then past 9 years or so, I've had a few different cars. I had an old Mazda Protege, which was great on gas, but when I got out of it, it was like a clown getting out of one of those small cars. I was just too big for it. So, and then I had a Thunderbird I got from a friend who I am no longer friends with. Um, I don't remember why. Obviously, it wasn't a very hefty friendship. So now I have my Dodge Dakota, and I love it. It's my very first official truck, uh, and I love it. She could be a little bit better on gas, but I don't know any truck that isn't great on gas or is not excellent on gas. You get my point. It's been a long day. I'm considering doing that push-up video I was talking about when I get home, seeing how far I can go, how much I can push myself. But the only problem with that is that, again, I'm very tired, so I probably wouldn't get very far. I ended up having to work all day today. I was actually on schedule for a few hours, but then my boss asked me if I wanted some more hours because she had some running around to do. So I said, no, heck yeah, I'll take it. So, dealing with customers all day, doing locks, unlocks, and all this. And if you want to see my property, this is just kind of a general idea. My window's dirty. It is a really nice property. And I am the assistant manager of this establishment. I'm hoping to become management someday because that's one of the good things about storage. When you're a full-fledged manager, most of the time, not all properties offer it, but most of the time you get to live on site. All your bills are paid, your rent's paid, and you usually start out at least $10 an hour, depending on your experience. So you combine that with not having to pay bills, not having to pay rent, aside from other bills, you're pretty much able to save back a good bit. So part of my plan is to potentially do that for a few years, get your money saved back, and see where it goes from there. I keep wondering where that's going to work into my life, if it'll work into my life, God willing, and how that'll work out, and the whole thing with Amber. We want to move in together at some point, but we're trying to take it slow due to few specific reasons. Obviously, one being we don't want to rush it. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully I can get a promotion one day and give myself a shot at it. I've been at the assistant manager level for about 4 years now, so at different properties. And my parents got me into it, and I've clung on to it ever since. Because it's a fairly easy job, aside from having to clean up other people's crap every so often. And it's good pay. So with storage wars, obviously storage is very popular right now, especially the auctions. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I think my truck's getting warmed up, so I'm going to cut it off here. But like, subscribe, comment if you feel you need to. Talk to everybody later. See ya.